We are live.
Hello. Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of
H-
Treehollow Talks.
Hello everybody. How are you doing? Oh wait, I have to actually do all of the we're live messages. One day I will remember to do that ahead of time again.
I'm assuming this time they can hear me okay?
I believe so. Give me a moment while I do my stuff. At some point we will have some sort of cold mic start instead of hot mic start, but that day is not today. Okay. We've got Stray, Cult of the Lamb, Audience Q&A, and Telegram sticker raffle. Join us.
Heck yeah.
Twitch.tv.Tamberlane Comic. And then, hey Mug Dog, how's it going?
Welcome.
Yeah. Now I go over here. Add another tweet. And then add on the image for today.
Man, I love looking at the fan art showcase.
Yeah, it makes me very happy.
Doing well, yes, absolutely. A little tired today, but we're doing a pretty low-key stream, so pretty excited about that.
Yeah, I'm flattened, but I am here and happy to engage today. Not this time. There we go. Whew, okay. Got it on Twitter. Got it on
Heck yeah, keep it.
Foxglove. That is not the right window. Where is the right window? There's the right window.
Hello, Azure. So, Mark,
Hey!
we're basically sticking to Q&A today. The thought is kind of, you know, since we're kind of in a low energy stream today, we thought, hey, could be cool to like give people a chance to like ask questions of things they're thinking about before we dive into other topics again. You know, in case people had questions they've been wanting to ask but haven't had a space to do so, because we don't want to make everyone have to wait until we happen to hit on the topic they've been waiting for, which could take forever. This is a good day for people who had questions they want to ask and just give them a chance to do it.
Yeah, and then it was also like we're transitioning games in the middle of the stream, and so that's bound to be disruptive and wacky and kind of weird. So we figured we'd take it easy today. And your questions don't have to be about like narrative topics or whatever. It can be about basically anything. But we reserve the right to not answer questions that we don't want to answer. If you want to answer a question, actually, or not answer, ask a question, there is a new panel below the stream that will let you put your questions there, and you can upvote questions you want to see answered. And if you really want to see a question answered, you can use bits to give it more of a weight. Very exciting.
Fancy, fancy new technology available.
Fancy schmancy.
Oh my
And
god, that's 3D Belfry. Oh my god,
yeah,
that's so
yeah,
cool.
I know, right?
That's very cool.
I think that one was
Oh yeah.
the Jacob Ulrich one. Yeah. Hey, Cassini, welcome. All right. So the other thing that's a little different today is I am a masochist and have decided that instead of doodles today, I'm just gonna do Telegram sticker raffle,
Oh my
which
gosh.
you don't need to use it for Telegram or Discord or anything. It's basically a flat colored bust of whatever character that you want in a with an emotion. So instead of just giving me a character, you'll give me a character and an emotion that you want. Or you can give me artist choice. That's also fine too. Hey, Apple, welcome in.
Welcome. Thank you
So
for joining
yeah,
us on this fine autumn day. I've been loving the change in weather. I autumn is best time of the year. Okay, I know everyone says October is the best month. It's my birthday month. I'm allowed to say it.
Oh, which day's your birthday?
The 28th of October.
Hell yeah. Happy early
Yeah.
birthday.
Thank
Uh,
you. I also hello, Flan. I also I always had a joke. It's a joke, but it's also true that due to the proximity of my birthday to Halloween, a lot of my cakes did in fact have gravestones on them. So I grew up very used to the idea that I was 1 year closer to death.
incredible.
Dude, Halloween themed cakes every year, and I used to hate it, and then I kind of turned this into like this is amazing. I love having a Halloween themed birthday.
That's amazing. All right, we are going to transition now into being able to play the game.
Yes.
Achoo! There we
All right,
go.
everyone. We are back in the control room.
All right. So for the folks who have just joined, it is a Q&A session today. If you have a question you would like us to answer, go to the stream Q&A panel at the on the Twitch channel page, ask your question, and then you can upvote questions you want to be answered, and you can spend bits if you really, really, really want it answered. We still reserve the right to not answer a question that we don't want to answer. It can be about narrative, it can be about our projects, it can be about us. Go nuts, but not too nuts. And if anyone has channel points, you're welcome to start a doodle raffle, only it's Telegram stickers today.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Also, am I crazy? Am I supposed to be able to see the ghost of my cat behind my cat? Was that always there? Was I blind?
Uh, I don't see it on mine, I don't think.
It's very subtle, but when I turn around, you can see a little bit of my cat behind my cat. I don't understand what that is. That's so weird. Anyway, actually, my birthday is gonna be on Friday this year, so Treehollow Talks will be happening the day before my birthday. That's fun. So it will be a
Yay!
birthday.
Where does the
All right.
poop go is next week's stream, I regret to inform you.
What was that?
God damn it. Where does the
Oh,
poop go is the top questions right now.
unfortunately, guys, yeah, that isn't happening till next week. Next week will be a. Okay, what is? Okay, the guide says I have to turn on the monitors. However, they're
Yeah, I
all.
remember Ryan and I were stuck in this room for so long.
Okay, I'm gonna inspect this. Okay.
Jonas, that is quite the question to walk in on without context. Hi. Yes, there is a panel to put your questions underneath the stream. Yeah, I'm low energy today, so idle
It's
standby
chill.
is just how it's gonna have to be.
Oh, this is really easy. I just didn't notice this last time.
Oh, good.
Turns out I should have read what the gosh dang robot said. That would have helped.
That does help. Yes, stream stickers. Thank you for your automated message.
If only computer knew this was as easy as walking over the keyboard like that.
Right?
All right, I know how to open the city. Something's off here. I'm gonna meow at him.
Hey, doodle raffle. Alright. Here we go. We have a Telegram sticker raffle. So if you win, be ready with a reference and the emotion you want. Artist choice is fine. So it is a colored bust. Oh, and the word is oh no.
One of these days, I'm just gonna throw a wrench into the works by putting my name in the ring. I'll be like, wait, what? You're not supposed to do that. Now we need to do it. Now with me, I'll hack the receipts and you destroy some stuff.
Hey, Scott, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, welcome everybody.
Thank you.
We are having
Welcome.
a Q&A session today. We usually talk about narrative stuff and how to write stories, but today we are chilling out, finishing Stray, starting Cult of the Lamb. You can join the current Telegram sticker raffle with exclamation point oh no. You don't need to use it as a sticker, it's just a colored bust of your character. You'll give me if you win, you'll give me a URL and of your character, a reference of it, and make sure it's colored. And give me an emote you want.
Yeah. Also, there can't possibly be a more effective way to end the cat game than having the cat destroy some crap.
I know, right? It's incredible.
I also love when the cat hits something and then knocks it over and then is startled when it falls over. It's like you didn't like fucking Pikachu face, like you didn't expect that to happen.
Of course not.
He's a fool. Alright, gonna hack.
Cassini, what? Oh, hey, Myth. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Worry not, my friend. I already did all the trashing. Now you do the hacking.
If you have a question, there's a panel underneath the stream where you can put your questions and upvote questions you want to see answered. And congrats, Corvid. You won the picture raffle. Just go ahead and drop a link to your character in the chat and let me know what emotion you would like, if any.
You won't die on me, boy. You won't die on me, boy.
Quick, go revive Robot.
There you go. He wants me to put him right here. Oh, there you go.
So it goes, Cassini.
Wait, no. No! B12, what? You can't do this to me, bro. We came all the way together, and we're gonna go all the way. Use my body instead. I've got 8 more lives. I can take it. No! I'm naked! I'm meowing sadness.
Sad cat meow. Yeah, Kenku. Oh my gosh, very excited. Thank you for this delightful child.
He was nothing but a toy the whole time. Cat.
Oh, sad meows.
Oh my god. Oh baby, no! No! Heartbreaking. Today's topic, death. No.
No, that's our topic with Scott in the future.
True. Y'all want to stay down here? You don't get a choice. Get up! It's like when your mom opens the curtain and you've been trying to sleep in.
Oh no! Yes, I'm not Scott, but I have declared B12 is now a Star Warrior.
Yes. B12 was the best, Scott. The best. You know, I understand you want to sit with him. But you know, that is a pretty good toy. Oh, if you can knock it out like a toy, that'd be the most cat thing this game could do. Like, just start bapping it. Alright, now where do we go? I guess we go back out here? Alright, my friends, it's time for me to get to the surface. And goes to... Oh, shit. Look at all that junk falling down. This is a dirty place. All right. What do you have to say about this? You have to say anything for yourself? Nothing? Nothing. Oh, this guy might have something to say. What do you have to say? Okay, bro, you have something to say, right? After all this? You got nothing? Oh, I can't translate. I don't be... Oh, fuck. Oh, my
Mm-hmm.
God. No! I can't translate anymore because I don't have B12. B12 is still alive. The sequel. The sequel where we learn that this character, that B12 is not only alive, we have to find him a partner, and the game is called Gay. That's what's gonna happen. Oh my god. Oh, it's so pretty. Pretty cat. Cat being like, I did it. I saved the city. Pretty cat. Stray will return in Gay. Coming 2023. I saw Spark. Was
There
that
you
Spark a
go.
hint that... Was that Spark meant to be a hint that B12 might still be alive?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna guess it was. That makes me happy. That was a fun game. That was neat. Alright, y'all. That was Stray. The
Huzzah!
cat came back. We thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. It just wouldn't stay away. Old Mr. Johnson had trouble all his own. He had a little cat that wouldn't leave his home. He tried and he tried to give the cat away. He took it to the desert and he put it there to stay. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. We thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just wouldn't stay away. All right, y'all. That was Stray. The cat came back. Thank you all for joining us for that adventure. Now it is time for a new adventure. We have to finish that adventure off first, but we got another adventure coming up today,
Yeah.
which will be quite a treat. So let's set that up.
Yep, I'm gonna set it up on my end too. Up, up, up.
Uh-oh, the Q&A system is not letting Mog submit a question.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let me see. I was wondering about that. It didn't seem to be doing a thing. Test, submit question, error posting question. Okay, yeah, it was giving me a hard time letting me do permissions earlier, so I will find a new Q&A extension. No
All right, I
wonder.
think this is going to work. Let me see if I can do this. If I go to OBS and I change the source to... How do I do this? Okay,
Okay. Let's try getting rid of that. Panel 2. Replace. What? Try this.
let's make this game... let's make this game windowed. That might help.
Yeah, you guys are getting the glamorous back end of trying to make the stream do the stuff.
Should be pretty easy to set up here, my end at least. Borderless windowed is now set.
Okay, cool.
Which should mean if I go to Video Ninja, You got. Oh, that I did the password wrong. Good job, me. Oh, caps lock is on. The curse of playing a game and not really thinking about it. There we go. Camera. OBS.
Okay, that one doesn't work either.
Oh, OBS needs to be adjusted.
Come on. Big mood, Corbin. Just anytime I'm in Final Fantasy XIV and I'm just like hammering keys and then I go to talk and it's just like brah, 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 brah. Deactivate it. Okay, that one's not working either. Please, I just want an easy place to collate questions.
I'm a little confused.
Yeah?
I've adjusted on the left of my preview window to make it so you can see the whole stream, but it's on the program. It's coming out as like confused, like big 4K. Let me try stopping that share and see if I have to redo it. That might be why. Welcome to the messiness, y'all, of starting with one game, and we didn't want to like stop setting it up, but this
Yeah.
one now I can set up.
I don't know, let's
Oh, okay, I figured it out. That was what I was doing wrong. All right. This
God.
should work quite splendidly. Let me know if the game has popped up for everybody.
Oh, looks like it has on my end.
Wonderful. All right. So now y'all can finally see the game. Welcome, welcome. All right. How are things going with the FAQ?
Well, let's see how it did.
I have no idea how Twitch integration works for this game, so I'm very excited to find out what's going to happen to me.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Lovely.
Come on. Load, please. Oh my gosh, why is it so hard to get a good questions extension?
Now, let me make sure the controller is working. It currently doesn't look like it is. Anyone? I'm not sure why. Let's see if it works if I do this. Uh-oh. How do I get the controller working?
That's a real good question.
Ugh. Let me go look up how to do this. Switch controller, Cult of the Land PC. Let's see.
I don't know why it's having such a hard time right
Okay, I
now.
may have to restart the game, but that's not a big deal because I know how to. I can just reopen it again easily for you guys. I think when I start up, I have to like when it says press any button, I have to use the controller as a way to activate it. It's kind of weird. Let's see if that's true.
Okay, no, that's still breaking. Okay, so I guess just ask questions in chat, and I'm gonna try really hard not to miss them. No guarantees, I apologize. Absolutely none of the Q&A things are working. I don't have any sound from you now.
For me?
Yeah, like from the game.
Oh, one sec. Was it working a second ago?
It was working a second ago.
I could probably fix that. I'm also a little worried because
Thanks for the follow,
I
Enzo.
try that on for size.
Waiting for it to reload because
On
it
my
just
end,
vanished.
it's now working again. That's so weird.
So,
I'll try
Mythix, the
ending it.
problem with the highlight my message is that it does text to speech, and Ari can't hear the text to speech because he doesn't get the audio feedback from Twitch just because of how everything is set up. So unfortunately, all it does is yell in my ear and make me confused. um,
What's really weird, by the way, is that I have the audio set on Caytlin and to cable input, but it's not making noise anyway.
it was working. I wonder what happened. Man, we thought we were so cool. We troubleshot as much as we could ahead of time. We spent time making sure everything was all ready, and nope. Technology.
It
It's
was
just how it be.
it was working before.
It was working, yeah.
I changed nothing.
I do not know.
Oh
So,
boy.
for whatever reason, Scott, the game, so it wasn't letting him set up his controller. So
Yeah,
he
I restarted, and when I restarted, also the audio didn't. But I can hear the audio; it just isn't working anymore.
and now the game isn't even coming through.
And when I did the audio mixer, sound mixer options, it didn't seem to indicate that any noise was coming from the game. As far as like, I'm not sure. Let's try again. Let's try again. It's okay. I'm gonna try again. It's gonna work this time. You're also gonna be like, "Wow, Ari, how'd you do that?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm just amazing that way.
Hell yeah.
Okay, the game is now open.
Scott wants to know what controller you're using.
Which Pro Controller? My only controller that I own. All right, try see if the sound works now.
Oh, it sounded like it might have worked. I don't hear music right now. Is it supposed to be music?
Yes. Dang.
Hmm.
Y'all, what is happening? Disaster. Oh, we did. We're just trying to figure out this. I'm making a note of it. I don't understand why sound's not working. Let me try. It wouldn't be OBS. It would be.
Wait, I might have heard something briefly. Uh, is audio still coming through on video? The setting?
Where video? Well, the problem is that I mean, the sound mixer option itself seems busted. It's not indicating anything.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe I'm wrong. Cable input. Is it cable input or cable output?
Oh, I hear it.
Oh, it was cable out. I see what I did wrong. That was my bad. I fixed it. I. Wow, Ari, how'd you do that? By not being stupid for a second and realizing that I had such a cable input, which is not how sound works. Yay! Okay, so next problem. The controller is literally doing nothing. I have it plugged in wired. It worked on Stray automatically. So, go to the lamb. You have something to answer for. Why is your game not working?
Speaking of Stray, allow me to put our little Stray trophy in our trophy case
We
now.
won an award. Look at our little award, guys.
Okay. While we're figuring this out, I will ask
Why don't you answer
Azur's
this question? Why don't you answer the question while I do some technical know-how in the background?
Cool. Advice on writing an MC with amnesia. Alright. So I would, first of all, do a lot of research on how amnesia actually presents and read accounts of people who have it or have had it. There's a great Mindfield episode, which is by Vsauce, if you have YouTube Premium, that has, like, who are we if we are not our thoughts kind of thing. And he has an interview with someone who has amnesia, which is fascinating. Oh my god, stream stickers, you don't need to talk that often. Sorry guys, I'll fix that later. And the next bit of advice, if it is your main character and the story is from the point of view of a character with amnesia, I would wrap some of that feeling into the prose, or oh, there went the game.
If it ever happens, I have to restart things every time I do this, so it's gonna
Oh,
happen a
okay,
lot
cool.
while I'm figuring this out.
Okay,
I
cool.
think I
Just
may have
making
figured
sure.
it out. I think I may have figured it. Yeah, okay. I might have figured it out though. I think I actually might have got it. Let's see. Let us pray. Come on.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, I would wrap that into the narrative in a way to make it so that um, the audience feels like. Oh, nope, we don't hear anything right now.
I will say, I think the controller's working now.
Well, that's good. Now you got to fix the
All right.
audio again.
I'm not too fussed about that. It should work if I just do this. I'm just glad the controller's working.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you can find a way to make sure the audience also kind of feels that amnesia, like, there's a great, there we go, got the audio. Great D&D game that my husband ran. It was a one shot where they were fighting a false hydra, which is a fairly famous monster in D&D circles that makes you forget things um, and warps your mind. And so what he did was he gave us like a letter that had been written early on and stuff like that, and then later, after we had defeated the false hydra, he showed us what the real letter looked like, for example, which had like horrible like please for the love of god save us, instead of just like, hi, it's been nice I really want to see you guys. And then he also was like, oh, now you have this child's drawing that you received earlier. Here's its real version. It depicts a character who was in your party that none of you remember, because we, the players, don't remember them because they weren't there, but they had been there and we just have forgotten about them. And I think that's fascinating.
Very, very cool.
Right? So
I mean,
if you can
amnesia
make that
really
work.
fits into the idea of unreliable narrator, right? Like,
Exactly, unreliable narrator.
And isn't that a lot of times what makes amnesia an effective? And obviously, it's worth remembering that amnesia is a mental struggle that people actually have. So you still have
Yeah.
to approach it with the same sensitivity as any mental struggle anyone has. But it's worth noting that one thing that's interesting about amnesia is that a lot of times, you know, it's not like the character's walking around being like, gee, what is it I've forgotten? Oftentimes they won't realize they've forgotten the thing until they're informed. Do you not remember this thing? And like,
Exactly.
so having a character, it's tricky because you don't want a character to at the 11th hour suddenly reveal your character has amnesia and everything. They just didn't know about this thing. Like, there's some degree of foreshadowing. But if a character, it's like a one line, I can't remember what I've forgotten. If a character forgets something, do they even worry about it? Right? Like, so you can play a lot with like perception, especially if your character, oh, thank you. Especially if your character doesn't know something, but other characters do, or the viewer knows it and you can play with dramatic irony, where the viewer knows something the character doesn't, which is always a fun thing.
I agree with Apple that Memento is an interesting example of a main character having amnesia. I love Memento.
Good movie.
The movie. It is told backwards.
One of the best films Christopher Nolan did. It's a very good film.
So highly
Also,
recommend.
I need to tell you something very important, by the way, before we could start this game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I need everyone to pay attention to the screen for a moment here. Bum 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 bum.
Ta-da!
We are set. Hello.
Now we are ready. Truly.
As you can see, we are in theme. Thank you to Caitlin for drawing these absolutely adorable Cult of the Lamb models. I am obsessed with my Dalmatian boy.
You're welcome.
Who will join the Spottle cult? Who will join the Dalmatian cult? That is the question.
We're gonna
today.
find out.
All
So
right,
yeah,
well.
I think that's about all I have to say on amnesia. I'm happy to field more questions.
Yes. You saw nothing. All are welcome. Yet sacrifice. Take heed, for a crown cannot sit upon two brows. Alright, now, full disclosure, I played this game on the Switch, so I'm not like unfamiliar with it, which hopefully will mean I can play a little smoother. It's a good game.
Oh yeah, make sure you start the integration.
Yes. Alright, everyone. Connecting with Twitch.
Cyberpunk question. If either of you could replace any body part with a high-tech cybernetic, what part would that be? Could I just, like, replace my whole body so that I no
Here,
longer am at the whims of Fibro? That would be great.
my feet and my hair, because I struggle with I'm in a fight with male pattern baldness that I hate, and my feet are flat. Everything else I'm pretty cool with. I like my body most. I mean, I guess my stomach has digestively doesn't like gluten, but like I don't want a robot stomach. I don't even know what that would look like. But feet. I would take some good arched, good running feet.
That would be great.
Adding a tail was a given. Jesus. Although then again, if I added a tail, wouldn't I now struggle with like? But are cybernetics like a known thing that everyone's aware of, or would they be like, how did you get a tail? You're taking you to a facility where no one will see you again. Viewers can spend channel points, which fill up your Twitch totem bar. When this bar is full, you will receive a reward. Help or hinder events will happen automatically. This allows viewers to vote on whether on either giving you a bonus or punishing you. Please go easy on me, guys. Allow viewers to enter a raffle to create your next follower. The follower will be designated by the viewer and will display their name on the wall. That is so fun!
Right? I'm so excited. I've wanted to do this with Twitch for so long.
Alright, my friends. It begins. Let's do this.
Ooh, Scott has already contributed to our totem. Thank you, Scott.
Oh, thank you. You know what, guys? It's been fun. Oh, no! B and A are swapped. Let me fix that immediately. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Every game. I don't understand why every game has that problem. Okay, I see what okay, what I have to do, I have to go here, I go this, and then I go oh, no, it won't, okay. How do I select the thing? I'm not fond of the fact that B is the button. That's... You can't change the control layout? You literally can't customize it.
Oh no.
I guess I've got to live with it. When it says B, they mean A. Alright, cool. Back to that thing again. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity.
And the old faith shall be preserved.
Alright, nerds. Take my life. Take my life, please! Oh. What? Bruh. Haven't I been through enough? What is this fresh hell? Closer, fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Absolutely. Achievement unlocked. Do the thing you have to do. Love it. I love this animation so much. You have no idea what you have unleashed, my friends.
This is a bop.
The music in this game, I bought the vinyl because the music is so good. A, dodge to avoid damage. I imagine they mean B? Yes. I'm gonna ignore the text and work with my gut.
Good idea.
I think the controls are actually the same as the Switch, they're just mislabeled. Thank you for adding to my totem, my friends.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Fear not, I am Ratau. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds.
Oh, I'm off. Okay. Why isn't this working? Oh, there we go. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue to the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Alright, dog.
Let's see. Scott asks if there's a setting button display option.
A setting button display? Let's see. Cool. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure there is not. Because I remember this being a common complaint about the game, the controls were frustrating. I think this is what they mean. Because the controls are fine, but I think it's what they mean when they say it's not.
Yeah.
This seems like a common oversight with controller configuration, I've noticed. It happened in Stray, too. Maybe it's because the Switch controller is really laid out. It's alright. I got a controls from playing the Switch version, so I'll just ignore the recommendations.
Yeah, good thing you played this.
Yeah. I also don't care very much if they hit me right now, because I'm pretty sure I'm invincible for now. But I'll still try my best to not get hit. Get out of here, y'all.
Cassini says, it's so strange to see a gif of Belfry being silly while this little lamb fellow goes ham.
It's very good. Also, like, I'm a big fan of the lamb's design. I think it's very cute, and I also went for the like little adorable plushie. I really want that plushie so bad.
It's so cute.
Right.
Also, I love the Midsummer reference in the vinyl cover.
Yes. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna kick your ass. Get over here. Oh my god, y'all, we get a moo moo cow.
Woo!
You're mine!
The downside, guys, is that he isn't using a Steam controller. He's using a Switch controller connected to Steam.
Yeah, I don't. Only controller that I own is a Switch controller. Yes, my friends. Join me. Will allow you to use those markets on the ground to transport yourself great distances. Thank you. I will meet you there. Look at me go! What? Everything's fine. Nothing happens at all.
Yeah. Also, thank you so much for the cheer, Latent. Big ol' thanks.
I also need to set my difficulty. Here we go. All right, y'all. We're going hard. This is what I played before. I'm gonna regret it. I don't care. We're doing it.
Scott's been doing ultra hard.
I think that, you know what? I don't play. This is the first dungeon crawl I've ever played. I'll take it. You know what Scott's not doing? Answering story questions while he plays.
That's right.
Upon this rock I shall build my church. Welcome. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Please.
Oh, follower raffle button. Yeah. All right, guys, enter the button. Click the button. And I believe there is a button if you go to the actual stream. There's an overlay that says, I want to join the cult, or no thanks, I'm out.
So cool, what? All right, my friends, we have 11 participants. It's at the end. We're going to wait for a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end raffle.
Who wins?
Wobbs has won the raffle.
Thank you, Wubs Loves Base. I missed the second B for a second. I thought it said Wubs Loves Ass.
Oh no! Oh no, people are saying gives a no option. It's not working for them.
Interesting. We will continue to troubleshoot as we go.
Now go ahead and create your cult sonas, as Scott says. I see you're making a blue cat. Lovely. Lovely. Welcome to the cult. Wobbs Loves Ass, which is now your canon name. All right, Web's Love Base. We're gonna have. I will not be that mean. Get me some wood. I need wood. Is one of those things you really need to have a lot of. They must eat. Gather necessary resources. All right.
Oh yeah, sadly it is
Cool.
not a mobile option, I don't think. Ah, you can do it if you open it in a browser instead of the app. Thank you, Scott.
Scott, did you see a way that Did you see a way to change the display for controls, or are you saying that like you thought there might be one? Because I'm
So
surprised there isn't one.
it sounds like anything on Steam uses the Steam controller UI. So if you can find that, then you might be able to change it there. That's what it sounded like.
Maybe that's why Stray was also wrong. Let me
Maybe.
check. I'll check quickly. Actually, I'll check next time. I'll just deal with it for now
Yeah.
because I don't want to like
Yeah.
the game quit or anything. So let me just go back to the game. For now, I should be just fine. I love collecting some berries. Always good. All right, let's get another stone.
Oh yeah, what are we naming the cult?
I'm gonna let the chat decide.
I put a vote in for Cult of Treehollow, but whatever the chat decides, I look forward to it.
Ult of the Tam. Holy shit! Yeah. That's 100% it,
Okay,
right?
that has to be it. Yeah, Cult of the Tam. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well done. Let's build. I'm gonna try to be a little better about how I design my shape. We're gonna put the food up here because it's one of those things you really kind of need to have constant access to, so it's good to have it near the exit.
That makes sense.
And then I can build like a garden around it over here.
There you go, Corvid. Ah, settings,
Settings?
game, control prompts, type.
I'll check it out. Awesome. Let's see. All right.
You are very welcome, Corvid. Enjoy.
Hell yes. Thank you. Oh my god. Is that work?
Eee, I've been
still,
head-patted.
it still says B to cook. Is it B? No, it's not. It still says it wrong.
Ah, bummer.
The little bastards. It still says it wrong. What?
Has there been a question that I have missed? I have not been able to keep track.
We'll look at this later. We'll figure it out. Time for me to cook a meal. It probably has been. No, I must build a shrine. I need followers. Alright, my friends, it's time to go
Thank you,
confront our
miss.
first dungeon. What question we have?
I don't think we have a question that I know of. Does anybody have a question? I can't keep track. Oh, a question for Meta. What goes into the music/lyrics planning of the songs you make for the comics? You can be as broad or specific as you like, or just describe your loose process.
100%. So, basically, a large part of it is innate sensibilities of music from just practicing a lot. You just need to practice, like any art form. Practice is a big part of it. My process typically starts from an understanding of the tone I'm looking for, right? Like if I'm looking for a ballad, like first of all, I'm thinking, okay, what kind of song do I need here? So like, if I want something that is an emotional outpouring, for example, like a ballad, I will write a song, usually with that kind of instrumentation. If I want something that's a folk song, I might use a more stringed instrument with certain kinds of chord structures. I try to imitate the styles that I like, right? So if I'm listening to like, if I want to make a folk song, I might use more ethereal kinds of chords, like a lot of sixes in the structure of a chord structure. Playing the sixth chord in a chord often has a very ethereal sound. In ballads, you want to play a lot of, the ones, the threes, the fifths, like the typical, like, like if you're playing the key of C, you might go like the C, da da da, and then you might go da 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 da, like sticking to honestly a lot more pop kind of chord progressions that you think of. It's hard to kind of define how to do that other than pick a song that you love, look up the chords, see what they do, kind of you'll start learning the tricks of how different chords create different emotional states. Like for instance, minor chords can make a song sound sadder. So if you want your song to be more melancholic, you might have the song be in a minor key. Lyrics. Here's a trick about lyrics that might help. Here's a trick that I learned when it comes to lyrics. People will often write a line and then they will jump through hoops to try to get that line to rhyme, right? They just have such a hard time. Let's say you have a line where you say like, I went to a tree and took an orange. And then you're like, dang, I guess I could rhyme with door hinge, but this is kind of not easy to rhyme. I don't want to have to lose my line though. One thing you can do when you're writing lyrics is two tricks. One trick is to rearrange your line. For instance, instead of saying, I went to a tree and I took an orange, you might say, I took an orange from a tree. And now you're rhyming with tree, which, let's be honest, is a lot easier to rhyme with. So, sorry, I tried to talk at this. I have to get used to that. So like...
real quick, type !orange in chat to join the sticker raffle. Okay, continue.
Yeah. So, rearranging lines can help with lyrics. Another trick that I like to use is, I like to end with my more impactful line. So if I have a thing I want a character to say, it's a really cool line that I come up with. Like, let's say I want the line to be like, it's not easy on your own. And I really like that line. I get really excited about it. Then it might be worth thinking of a line before that, like, I saw you hanging up the phone. It's not easy being alone, or whatever. Like, sometimes when you come up with a really good line, save that line for the second rhyme. You don't have to write lyrics in the order they're going to be in the song. So a lot of people struggle, I think, with their lyric writing because they get stuck in like an idea of what they have to do. We're gonna go with that. So when I'm writing lyrics, I will often I'll focus more on the thought of what I'm trying to say than hyper focusing on the rhyme. And then I'll find the rhyme within what I'm trying to say. Don't write all your lyrics around the rhyme first, or else your lyrics won't be that meaningful. You can always rearrange lines and change words to make rhymes happen, right? There's so many words. And rhyming dictionaries are your friend. There is no shame in looking up rhymes.
I love rhyming dictionaries.
Very nice. I tend to be everyone has a different process. I like to write lyrics and melody kind of at the same time. Melody to me is more important because if your melody's no good, then it doesn't really matter what you say, right? But you can always you can always change words to match your melody. So start with a chord progression that really captures you and the melody that you really like. Once you have those, write your lyrics according to whatever story you're trying to tell. But when you're writing that story, through your song, remember, you can write a song like any story, right? Like, you can absolutely create a narrative, right? You don't want the song to be super repetitive. I'm a big fan of narrative songwriting. I don't think it's always great to have a song just... Like, pop songs don't have to tell a story. But, like, if you're writing a song for your graphic novel or whatever project you're doing, it's important to remember that you don't want it to be pointless. There has to serve a purpose to the story. And so writing a melody, write what sounds beautiful to you. Don't worry too much about lyrical structure. Then once you have a melody that really speaks to you, write lyrics around it. And remember that if you're struggling with lyrics, you can always rearrange. You can find new words to say the same thing. If you have a really, really good line you love, you can always save that line and come up with earlier lines to lead up to that rhyme rather than writing every song 100% chronologically, right? It's like if you're writing a story, you might have a scene you really like, but that scene might not be the first scene, but you might still want to plan out that scene even though it's coming later because you want to get to it, right? You want to be able to accomplish that scene. So those are tricks I've learned. I think people tend to write songs too chronologically, get themselves stuck in a corner. They have a line, they can't think of a rhyme for it, and they just give up, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully that makes sense. It's writing songs is very heady and very intuition based, I think. So it's really one of those things where I would just recommend practice. Write a lot of songs. Write poetry. Poetry is a great practice method too. And one other thing I want to add that is the least talked about thing in songwriting, and it is the number one way people will know that you're not experienced as a songwriter, and that is called syllabic stress. So syllabic stress is basically the way in which we stress the syllables of a word, right? You might say like, door handle, right? Door handle. You emphasize the first, you emphasize each syllable less than the previous one. Door handle, right? You don't say door handle or door handle. So if you're writing a song and you have to sing a word, what's going on, bruh? Bruh, hey you. How can this be? You have put to the blade, lamb Ezreal, your kind were, and yet you stand before me unrepentant. The crown, his power, could it be? But I am stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. You know what, bro? You're cringe. Alright.
He may be cringe, but he is free.
I'm cringe, but I am free. Yeah. So, here's what I would say. Like, when you're writing lyrics, really, as much as you can, try to avoid situations where you screw up the syllabic stress. If that makes sense? Like, if you have a song that goes, I went to the door handle, everyone's like, wow, that sounds weird. But if you have a song that says, let's see, like, I mean, door handle's a terrible example, that's why I wouldn't pick this word. Like, I saw the door handle, dun, 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 dun. Like, oh, the word sounds like how you'd say it. People will write songs, and then they'll sing words in a way that no human being would say them, and people don't notice that that actually is, like, one of the #1 most easy ways to tell if someone doesn't know how to write a song. Syllabic stress. When you speak the lyrics out loud in the rhythm of the song, it should sound natural. It shouldn't sound weird. That's something that no songwriter will tell you. They just don't talk about it, but it's one of the things you learn quickly is that if you were to speak your lyrics aloud at the same rhythm you're singing it and it sounds kind of weird, it's not working. You have to rearrange it or find a new way to say it. So yeah, think of it like poetry. Exactly. All right, Leshy. Oh my god. He dead. All right. Amadeus. I know it's not Amadeus. I don't care. Oh, it's this guy. All right. Oh, I pressed the wrong button to attack. That was the worst thing ever. It's okay. It's okay. I still got him. I've got him. It's all right. You got nothing on me, broski.
What was I thinking?
Get out of here.
Something.
Get out of here.
One interesting thing about song lyrics and stuff is I don't know if this is a universal Japanese thing. This may just be anime songs. It may also be a specific era of anime songs. I'm not sure. I'm not a expert on it. But I do remember realizing when I was learning Japanese in high school that a lot of the syllables that get brushed over colloquially, like des is desu, they don't brush over them in any lyrics in a lot of the J-pop songs. So where you'd be saying like just swallowing a lot of syllables when you speak, the song always had all of the syllables spoken, which I thought was very interesting.
Fascinating. Yeah. It's kind of like how every culture has a different... Let me talk to this guy. All right, bro, what's up? All right, every culture has a different way of handling melody and songs. In Middle Eastern cultures, minor keys are considered happy and major keys are considered sad. Isn't that interesting?
Whoa, that's interesting.
All right, and yeah, of course, I've got to help Mog. I wanted to say that... So yeah, remember, songwriting can seem intimidating, but really just the more you do, the better you'll get. And I don't mean to sound discouraging by saying that like people can tell you're a newbie. If like it's more like these are the little tricks that will really make you stand out as a musician that you just learn quickly. Is that songwriting and poetry are very similar. All right, y'all, starting a new raffle. Join in. So yeah, like.
Thanks for following British Frost.
Yeah, thank you. I love the little wizard. It's so cute.
It's my little druid character that I'm no longer playing in D&D.
Fair Mog. I take any opportunity when someone asks me for thoughts on music into here's how to write songs. Everyone write songs, please.
I wrote a
We
lot
need
of
more
songs in high
songwriters.
school.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I still like them. They're definitely amateur, but I still like them.
Yeah, I'm sure they're great. I think people are way too rough on themselves when it comes to
Oh yeah.
songwriting. It's a all right. Yeah, all right, guys.
Oh
I set
yeah.
the
Let's make
time.
sure. Is anybody?
Cool.
Hold on. Before you stop it, is anybody having trouble? Like it's not giving you the join the cult option? Just double checking.
By the way,
Make
this
sure
song is
everyone has a
so cool.
chance.
The chord progression.
Ooh, yeah.
Look at this. It's so good.
Okay, I think there hasn't been any. Aria, it should be an overlay directly over the stream. If you're on mobile, yeah, make sure you're using browser instead of the app.
But yeah, this song. I also want to put appreciation to this song's progression. It's so pretty. I'm planning to write a Cool to the Lamb song. I can't help myself.
Okay, let me do a real quick troubleshoot. Go ahead and... okay, did you allow the extension? You have to click the... Everybody else is on top of it, just kidding. Hey Milo, welcome in!
Hello, Milo. I'm gonna go ahead for this one. Just
Yeah, go ahead and
move
do
along.
this one, and then we'll try again.
Cassini, well done. Welcome to the
Oh,
cult,
Cassini
my friend.
on a roll.
I will glow when a new member joins.
Excellent.
Oh, I love this part of the song. Is that it's a maramba, isn't it? Yeah. Oh no, that's steel drums.
I'm glad I finally get to hear the music. It wasn't. I didn't hear it over Insim when I watched his stream.
Yeah, the music in this game is absolutely phenomenal. It's a really good soundtrack, and it's like they only have like 1 or 2 songs that play when you're in the cold area, so they better be catchy. And the ones they pick are really good. Also, I love that a lot of the percussion in the forest, like this song, the percussion uses the sound of trees being hit. The sound guy went out in the woods and whacked. There's a video where he went out and just whacked a bunch of trees and turned into percussion. It's very cool.
That's really cool.
It's so fun. All right, Cassini, welcome, welcome. You are sickly and terrified of death.
Aren't we all?
I have a good philosophy about death. If there's something afterward, I'll be like, damn, this is cool. And if there isn't, I won't know about it. So I went either way. Hey, you, go collect rocks. All right, I got your follower. Build a shrine. Here we go, let's build a shrine. It's gonna be divine. And anybody asks, they should know that this shrine is mine. Yeah, here we go. Faith, do I have everything I need? I do.
Also,
I'm sorry, Cassini.
Hey, thank you for the raid, Killzone. So the songs I wrote in high school, every once in a while, I think about contacting you and being like, make this a real song and fix it up so it's not just me singing in nothing.
Send me it, and it will happen. 100%.
Awesome.
Just do it. Just don't worry about it. I'd love to. I love songwriting, so it's always fun. Please spare me. Followers, you got another raffle this soon.
Wow.
Yeah, it's possible that customization has problems on mobile. If it does, I'm deeply sorry about that, y'all. But that's not raffle. Dumb. There we go.
The Ava and Belfry plushes were added in last time, I believe.
Yes,
sort
they
of to spice up the background a little bit. And now we
as
have a
you
little
can see,
stray plushie.
because
we finished the game.
These eyes will glow until we have received our follower.
Welcome in, Noxus.
Also, fun thing, pay attention to the crown, because the crown's eye will match my expressions, and it's very cute. For example... Alright, I think that's good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End raffle. Engaging comic! Well
Awesome!
done! You get to join my cult.
Welcome!
Alright, any more questions for this Dalmatian? And my follower. You're in canon, my follower. You're wearing the follower robe.
Yep.
I don't know why you saying yup and looking up is really funny. Yup.
Well,
I always
congratulations
wanted
on
to feel
finishing
high.
your very long stream, Killzone.
Alright. Engaging comic, you are 15% harder to level up. You lose faith and you get ill, but you gain faith. You're naturally obedient. Good for you. Welcome to the cult. Worship for me.
How's our Twitch totem doing over there?
Where is it?
It's the center thing. There's that little purple bar above it. Nice.
All right, let's go ahead and unlock sleeping bags. Oh, I need a temple. Dang. I need a temple before I can do anything else. All right, all right. Cool, cool.
Oh, it is time to hydrate.
Yeah.
Make sure you drink water, and that goes for everybody.
Yeah. I'll take a sip. Is there any poop? Let's see if there is poop for me to clean. Another thing that helped me learn how to do lyrics was my extremely annoying tendency when I'm by myself and like doing games like this and the rhythm is going. It's almost like endlessly rap lyrics over the rhythm as lyric practice, like is constantly. All right, collect. Oh, what the heck am I supposed to do here? Oh, I'm not the temple. I'm so dumb. Literally right in the center. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
Keeping you on your
All right.
toes.
All right, here we go. Yo, we are so close to that Twitch thing here. Let's go build a temple. I need more rocks. That's gonna take forever. Screw that. Ugh. I need 5. Where's all the rocks? There we go. These songs are such a bop.
Thoroughly enjoying it.
I would love Write Me Your Heart on vinyl. I dream of my songs being pressed to vinyl. Alright, guys. Temple. I'm going to put the temple. I think the sleeping quarters are going to be here. So the temple will be here. Everyone, come help a fellow build. Cassini's getting his workout in. Wubbs Loves Bass is helping out. Engaging comic over there, praying for me. I got a good team. Any more questions, y'all?
Yeah.
So far, but I mean, I'm happy to play and chill. It's nice, but I also want to make sure that we're
Keeping up our end of the deal.
yes. I would like you to also pray.
I mean,
I'll get some work
if
done.
you want, like, it's an interesting choice for my stream, but sure, I could start.
All right, Caitlin. I should read the actual things on the right more. All right. Fun fact,
D&D cast a
I've
spell
never
that
saw-
played the Taco Bell bell so loud that it made a creature vibrate and make its head explode. Excellent. A great use of shatter.
Fun fact, y'all. I know that you guys are probably gonna change this because you have the ability to do so. I've never sacrificed anybody. I'm a good cult leader.
Ooh.
I'm of the loving variety. I think if I'm gonna have people join me, loyally helping me out, we should work together.
I am medium at D&D, so I'm not surprised if I got it wrong. Oh, Dissonant Whispers. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Snacrifice me, Captain! Okay, Scott asked, how important do you think are dark themes in stories that are lighthearted? I think it really depends on the story you're telling.
Yeah, I think that sometimes we like. This isn't exactly the same thing, but you know the back rooms. I was recently talking about how sometimes I feel. Now again, this is not exactly the same thing. This is more about like lore than it is about darkness. But like, the back room started out on 4chan because most things start there. It was basically just like some anonymous person being like, "Hey, what if you fell into spooky rooms?" And that's the story. That's the tweet. And it was very vague, very interesting, but compatibility, dang, I'll take it. And people started saying, okay, what about other rooms, other rooms, and turned into this massive complex. And that's cool, but sometimes I think people feel that like are afraid of simplicity. And I think that can also tie in to like a happy story doesn't have to always have an undercurrent of darkness behind it. I think it's great when it does. I think it works really well. But we have to remember that part of what makes it effective is the fact that it doesn't always happen, right? If every happy story has a dark undertone, then there's nothing shocking when they don't.
Yeah.
Or when they do, right? So it absolutely kind of depends on the story, though. They can be. I'm not trying to say that they're not amazing or fun, but it's one of those things where it really depends on the story you're telling. And I think the question of why, right? Why you... Oh, I keep pushing that button by accident. Dang, that's annoying. I have to get used to this swap. The backrooms were at their absolute best when they were simple. I still think they're fun for what they are, but I loved when it was just like an endless, creepy, yellow, decayed office space. I loved that.
Yeah.
Partially because I think it's less scary when you can escape.
Yeah.
I'm also just, I think when it comes to, I think when it comes to, happy stories that have an undercurrent of darkness, again, it's like if every single thing you ever ate has trigger in it, right? Sweet food is great, but if everything's sweet, you'd be sick of it. So, again, depends. If you're trying to tell a lighthearted story, do not shoehorn darkness into it because you feel like you have to. If you want to, don't feel like you can't, right? Always do what you think is best for the story.
Yeah.
I could go for a follower, that's fun, but I kind of need to get more food. So I'm gonna get some food. Gotta think for the long term for the cold here.
It's true.
I've run into what happens when you run out of food early on. It is not fun for the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Cassini. I think part of that is, like all this when it comes to explaining, is that there is both a pushback against sincerity when it comes to things being cheerful and get people getting irritated at that. And there's also a pushback against the pushback in sincerity, where people are like, you know, some people think that a cheerful story is not realistic to how the real world works, and they see it as escapism, and I'm like, I would argue that's fine. Not all stories need to be telling it exactly how it is in the painful real world, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
stories can also be for escape.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's a beautiful aspect of stories. That stories can tell us wonderful, happy, sweet things that we don't have in the real world. And I think stories to bring joy. But if you have a story to tell, also I think that the darkness must have a purpose beyond. Isn't it cool that this cheerful thing isn't always cheerful? You want some purpose on it. You want to have either some sort of thematic resonance, right?
Yeah, there should really be a reason. I mean, you can. It's not. There's absolutely no saying that you can't. You can do anything you want in a story, but it'll be better and more resonant with your audience if there is a reason.
True. Also, Aria, that's exactly my thing, is that I think that people have a fear of the unknown, and I think people ruin it by overcomplicating stuff because they don't want to, I think that they want to be less scared of it. And I think it's two things. I think one of it is people being less scared. I think also, my honest opinion is that the commercialization of content of all kinds, like someone hears the Backrooms and their first reaction is, what kind of game can I make out of this? And that's cool. Nothing wrong with that at all. But the gamification of storytelling can sometimes lead to, like, something losing its simplicity, I guess. Thank you, Leshy, for granting me your attention. I will kill you a second time. It'll be very funny.
Yes, the reason for your story is to bully your characters.
You, by the way.
So that's there you go. Just bully the heck out of them, and that's all you gotta do.
True.
Yeah.
Killing it.
I agree, Mythix, that in a lot of ways, pain is profound and happiness is stupid or naive has kind of become a... Okay, I can't honestly say has become. I think that's honestly something that's been around for a very long time. And it's just the sort of thing that...
popular, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a cycle, like most things, because that was exactly what was going on in the 90s, right? Is that pain is profound, and happiness is naive.
I think COVID and isolation has led people to have a hunger for happiness again.
Yeah.
So we're starting to see that happening more. Sincerity is wonderful, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't care if something is dark or happy, sad or angry. I just care if it's sincere.
Yeah.
And I think that, yeah, I agree with you that, like, it's a cycle. I do think that this idea that happiness is naive is in itself naive.
Agreed.
Happiness is beautiful. Hope punk, y'all. Hope punk.
Hell yeah.
Which will absolutely be a topic at some point we need to talk about, because hope punk is wonderful.
I will add it to the list.
The daring idea that happiness can be a beautiful, fascinating, healthy thing, right?
Yeah.
The counterculture idea that sweetness is good.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, 100%. There's beauty in everything. I don't trust anyone who just says that an entire form of storytelling at all is inherently bad.
Yeah.
Like, bad representation is always bad. But that's not the same. That is absolutely not the same thing as saying a story that is happy can never be good, or a story that is sad can never be profound. Like, no, stories are a beautiful thing because human beings can create incredible stuff out of... I mean, Brave Little Toaster. What the fuck is that even?
Right? I love Brave Little
film.
Toaster.
Amazing film about a goddamn toaster. Humans can make anything out of anything. The saddest scene known to man is the car scene.
Oh god. Thanks for the reminder.
The car destruction site. Yeah, the most haunted. And it's so silly if you think about it, but, like, it's what makes humans amazing, is that we can find the empathy in anything, right? So, write the story you want to tell, and don't anyone tell you can't, unless that person is telling you are doing something with representation or harmful things. If you're telling a story and someone's like, you can't tell a sad story or a happy story, then screw that person. Of course you can. Also, man, I am killing it at this game. I am killing it. What is happening?
Hell yeah.
Oh, baby! Ah. All right, we are gonna go for gold nuggets.
You are in good company, Josh T. Hughes. Oop, that was the wrong button. There we go. Boop. Boop. Excellent.
Yeah, this is a really good game too. I consider it as popular. It's like just enough attention to be fun, but not enough to be hard to talk to.
Yeah, I'm so glad we're gonna be on this game for a while.
It helps a lot that I've already played it, so I didn't have to, like, go through the learning curve.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, thank you. What? Oh, so close.
I don't think I saw Annabelle's Wish, but it sounds familiar.
Y'all are amazing. What?
Woohoo! Oh, I hope you enjoy the stream, Josh. Oh, I think that if you've got something that jives with you, then lean into it.
Yeah.
I too write a lot of apocalypse roleplay stories with bittersweet endings. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I am murdering it today.
Scott says playing very hard for a longer game.
You know what? We'll do. I already played on hard on my other things. That's probably why I'm having an easier time. All right, y'all. Here it is.
Woo!
Extra hard. No one can get mad at me now. No one can complain that I'm a baby.
Puppy puppo.
I am Puppy Puppo. Let's go.
Sermon time. Gotta spread my propaganda.
Well, the good news is, if you don't like playing on super hard, you don't gotta.
Ew. Watch me just kill it again.
Oh no, Scott says that super hard's gonna make answering questions hard.
We'll see. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. As you can see from my
Yeah.
expression, I'm feeling weirdly confident. All right, y'all. We'll go ahead and we'll do a sermon. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I should hold off on doing that.
Oh, another doodle raffle. Let me get that set up. We're gonna do a new one with exclamation cult. As just type that in the chat. You can join the Telegram sticker raffle. Hooray! And let's see, a character that does awful, abhorrent things, not for some end goal or out of cynicism, but out of getting happiness from what they do. Title belt is replying to.
All right, y'all. Follower raffle has begun.
Using happiness in super dark ways. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And my favorite way of using darkness is rather than to say, okay, Stephen King, right? Very famous horror director. And a horror writer, not director. I mean, he has directed a couple things, but here's the thing about Stephen King. Part of why I enjoy Stephen King's literature is that the man believes in the goodness of humanity, and he believes in the inherent brightness of the universe. And you might say, really? This guy? And it's like, yes. He doesn't write horror to be despairing. He writes horror to open the door to look at the darkest aspects of human nature, and then to say, despite this, we push on. Despite this, love exists. And to me, that's what makes dark stories profound. It's how we can say, but how does this reflect the brightness in people? Not how does this only despair at the darkness, right?
I will always be on haha mode.
There we go. All right. Oh, I gotta be like this. All right, my friends. Running the raffle. British Frost.
Oh. 17 seconds left on the doodle raffle. Also, congrats, British Frost.
Yes.
High malice plus high idiocy is a fun combo. I agree.
Yes. Basically, the what are they
Hey,
called?
congrats, Milo.
Team Rocket, basically.
Yes. Milo, go ahead and drop a reference to your character in the chat and let me know what emotion you'd like me to draw, and I will do you a colored bust / telegram sticker.
And like, it's not even like, what's interesting is that it's not like to respond to Neo. It's not only like the darkness in things to like make them appreciate what they have, but almost like the classic Sam and Frodo. You see their true friendship and their true camaraderie and the true bravery they hold while they're in Mordor, the darkest of places. I don't know who has read Lord of the Rings, but the section in Mordor is the most visceral I have ever felt the struggle of main characters in a despairing situation, because I know that J.R.R. Tolkien was not a fan of allegory and clearly didn't mean for it to be a like World War allegory. But the man fought in the World War, and you can oh man, this is harder. All right, give me a second. I'm still gonna kill it. You can absolutely feel his experience in the World War in the way he writes these trenches and like the darkness of it all, and yet. Despite that, because of that, you can sense the true bravery and soul of these characters, and it's such a beautiful thing. So don't write darkness to make your people feel sad. Write darkness to heighten the brightness, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I like that.
Your eyes can see the light so much better when the flashlight is turned off in a dark room than when it's in the sunny room. To make a weird metaphor that hopefully kind of makes sense. Yay! All right, God, I hope I survive. This is a lot harder, but also in a good way. It's fun.
Belatedly. See ya, Scott. I'm sure you're already gone. And 2, no, you do not have to be a subscriber to be a part of either raffle. If you're trying to get into the follower raffles and you don't see anything, it'll overlay over the video. It works best on PC. If you are on mobile, you will need to be on browser, not the app. And there are still things that we aren't quite sure what's going on, but hey, it works.
You know, it's entirely possible that I played the Switch version on also hard because this feels a little more familiar, actually.
Oh,
but,
yeah?
like, genuinely being slightly tricky, as opposed to I felt like I was sleeping, and I wasn't sure if that was just because I, had gotten more experience, or maybe I don't know. I'm not sure which it was. But
I would guess it's also because it's the beginning of the game, maybe?
True.
But yeah, that means that this is probably a good step up for you.
Yes, I agree. More fun to watch me struggle but succeed than to watch me coast.
Exactly.
Please give me some hearts. Good boy.
Yeah, maybe a different browser will work for you. Fingers crossed.
Any more questions, my friends? Okay.
To answer the much less exciting question from earlier, we're doing okay.
That was a complete mistake to use that shit.
I'm pretty low. We're both pretty low energy today, so that's part of the reason we're doing Q&A today. But we're having a good time. It's always fun to hang out with you guys.
Blah, 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 you whiners, get out of here. I know what you're complaining about. I got the crown. And you're like, why should just little lamb? You know what? You're being hoisted by your own petard, my friends. This is your own fault.
Advice on magic stuff, specifically healing magic. Well, I guess that depends on what sort of magic system you're going for in your world. You've got stuff like the Vancian magic system, which is what D&D 3.5 uses. 5 also uses it to some extent, just not nearly as much, where you are preparing specific spells and then casting specific spells. There's something that's more akin to, say, modern-day paganism, where it's more freeform, as above, so below, that sort of thing. It really depends on your setting and how you want it to work.
Ah!
Oh no, you've been martyred.
It's alright. You gotta die once in a while. First death.
And real quick to answer Corvid, how do you decide which animals are sentient and anthropomorphic and which is not? They all have sentient and anthropomorphic versions. Just as we have the various animals that evolved alongside us in the apes tree, and they still exist. There are unevolved. Unevolved is not quite the right word, but cats and dogs and horses and birds and everything. So, both. The answer is both.
Yeah. The beds will be over here.
Yeah, consider the limitations of the magic when you're writing it.
I want to also bring up, every, there we go. Every fantasy fan has heard the name Brandon Sanderson if they haven't read him. And Brandon Sanderson is someone who coined the term hard magic and soft magic systems. So like, classic examples like Harry Potter and all those like soft magic where it's like there's not some scientific logic behind the magic. It's kind of whatever the story needs. Like, oh, here's a spell I know. Then there's other stories like Mistborn, where it's like, here are some very specific rules that must be followed. Here are the consequences, right? If you don't follow them correctly. And if you're someone using a hard magic system with solid rules that can't be broken, it's a lot easier to use your magic to solve an in-universe problem without making the reader feel like they've been cheated. So your magic system for your healing, if it's anyone can cast a spell by going la 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 blah 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 and they're healed, don't use that to heal your main characters, or readers will be like, wow, that was not dramatic. But if like casting the spell has a cost of some kind or takes some sort of ability, you can earn that, right? But the storytelling, I have to think about what the, let's see, Bane weapons or Curse of the Horde. Let's go for this.
Also, Ari is the Dalmatian, and I'm Caitlin, and we both write Tamberlane, a webcomic.
Yeah.
Ari also writes Mothorial, another webcomic. You can do, I believe it is, let me check real fast while I remember what I did. Exclamation point comic, I think? Let's find out. There you go. That's how you can get to our webcomics. We are both narrative nerds.
Yes. Mipic's perfect way to describe it, 100%. Also, I gotta say, Cassini, you say it's so funny seeing Ari saying stuff on screen is just this little guy. Always this little guy. That's just who I am. I'm just this little guy. Thank you, Wubs Love Base. What's the name of the cult? Ready?
Yeah, Cult of the Tam. Yes. I am so glad. Thank you, Corvid, for that beautiful gem. Big old pobs.
I want to help him. There we go. Why is this taking so long?
It's a very stubborn tree. It doesn't want to go.
Oh my god. Lord have mercy on my soul. This is the slowest tree ever. Well, I'm chopping this tree down. Who has any more questions? I can answer pretty much any question in the time this thing's done.
Yeah, go ahead and repeat a question if it hasn't been answered.
Yeah, you missed one, 100%.
Yeah, I'll let you know if we don't want to answer it.
How will Tamberlane end?
Any advice for writing a villain protagonist, as in a protagonist who is intentionally and self-acknowledgingly evil?
First off, I immediately would say you have to make the viewer or the reader at least be able to understand in some respect why the villain is being this way. Yeah. You don't necessarily agree, but that's understand. If your villain is like, I'm evil, why? Because no one's going to care about your story. I mean,
Yes.
much though I'm not a huge fan of the movie, Joker, right? It does fall into that. Like, Joker is a movie that's like, he's a bad dude, but they let you kind of know why he's a bad dude, so you want to watch him do his thing. Whether or not you love the movie, it worked for a lot of people. It's a very successful movie, and that is a perfect example of a protagonist. Spinell is, to me, Spinell is interesting because Spinell's, yeah, I guess in the first movie she would be considered a villain. Though she isn't really our protagonist, so to speak, right? She's just the villain.
Yeah,
Albeit
that's
one
true.
we know a lot about. A main character that's also a villain is hard. I mean, Breaking Bad is a pretty good example of that.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
The more evil your main villain is going to be, the more you have to acknowledge that either your character has to redeem themselves, or you have to accept and embrace the fact that your audience will slowly turn on your main character. Breaking Bad does not try to pretend that you should love Walter White. And if someone loves Walter White throughout the whole thing, I don't understand how it's possible. He's not a good dude.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when I watched Breaking Bad, this was sometime around when season 4 was airing, and I started watching it, and I was so confused because I didn't know that Walter White was a villain, essentially, and I was just like,
Oh no.
is it bad that I hate this guy? Am I doing this wrong?
Yeah, no, I love when you ask people at what point did you turn on him, and there's like so many different answers. Some people are like, I was with him till the end. I was against him at season 2. I was pretty quickly like, I don't like this guy. I like this show, but this guy's a jerk. I'm here for Jesse. Spinell. Spinell is the perfect example of hurt people.
Yeah.
She felt like she was isolated and abandoned, and she wanted other people to feel what she felt, because when you're in that kind of pain, you want others to understand, you know? I need more money.
Money.
Stop pooping everywhere! My God!
Poopers.
Poopers. Interact with any follower and perform a blessing. For a second, I thought it asked me if I wanted to eat the follower. I'm like, I don't really want to eat him.
Mog says, people still care about stories with unabashedly evil villains. Ari, making generalizations, shaking my head. People get frustrated at stories with unabashedly evil villains. Yes, even angry. That means they care about seeing the plot through to a happy end, or about how much better the story could be. I will say, as someone who reads Warrior Cats, that frustration with how much better the story can be is a limited resource for how much longer people are going to pay attention to it.
It's true. All right, I forget how to give gifts.
Hell yeah,
But
join the Warrior Cat reading colony. It's terrible, and I still love it.
I'm just waiting for the... I don't know how to get a gift. Oh, no. I'll have to go find one, I think.
Yeah.
All right, off we go.
I will happily run a Warrior Cats book club. Sign me the fuck up.
Caitlin and I have considered the possibility of a, like, short Warrior Cats D&D game. And that actually
I did
might
a
be kind of
whole D&D modification for Warrior Cats.
We should run that as a special
On-
TFT thing.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Treehollow Talks, TT, I guess that would be.
Yeah.
I would love to run something where we do Warrior Cats. It'd be so fun.
Yeah, I'm down. Down
Would anyone
to
be?
clown.
Oh yeah, Humblewood. I backed Humblewood. I'm really excited
Same.
to look for that. Definitely
Uh,
intend to do that with on stream. Oh my god, I have to pay attention. 1 second. All right. I can't just coast anymore. I have to remember that like things are happening now. I'm so used to just, like talking and not looking at the screen very much. All right.
Mythics, I
probably gonna
also
die.
missed out on Warrior Cats. I only read it when I was 30.
I'm sorry about how bad I'm doing. I'm trying to pay attention to talking and I'm failing. I'm sorry, y'all. Shame upon my family. I'll pay attention to the game now.
But yes, also,
Dinotopia
hell yeah,
is-
Dinotopia.
Dinotopia was sick.
Also, hell yeah, and McCaffrey. Although as a kid, I could not get into the hard sci-fi parts of Pern. I was just like, give me the dragons.
Thanatopia was absolutely a early hint that I would be into furry fandom stuff because I was like,
I think it's kind of neat that the dinosaurs can talk and have a civilization. I wonder why. Anyway.
Fellow artists, if you were not aware, the artist from Dinotopia, oh my god, why is this? James Gurney, does the, like, absolute best books on painting and color that you will find, regardless of medium. Color and Light is one of the books. I am not surprised, Corbin. Warrior Cat maps are absolutely prolific, and they are also the thing that really got me to check it out. I really wanted to know what the hell I was watching, and I wanted to make sense of it. I wanted to be in the in crowd. Oh wow, yeah, it's almost only 20 minutes until end of stream.
that went quick. Wow.
That went extremely quick.
100% this. When I'm down to half heart, all the enemies take 3 damage.
Arya, that's a great idea. We should start a thread on the Discord with recommended art study books.
That would be very cool.
For the record, if anybody wants to join an amazing creator community, just for people who love to create, love to consume what other people create, and are of any skill level and any medium, Foxglove Comics is what we do. It is a moderated.
Emily Mothorial. We host Calzeria, not Warrior Cat. She's got Star Warriors. And we just recently added Pruny Has to Repeat the 6th Grade. And a marvelous webcomic.
You do not have to be a reader of any of the comics to participate. And it's a highly moderated community, and we pride ourselves on being friendly, open, and full of just creative juice. We have lots of fun. And it is, you can get to it at discord.gg/foxlovecomics.
Yes.
Star Lawyers. Star Lawyers is what happens after Dreamy dies and goes to the Star Warrior universe.
Star Lawyers. I'm not sure what this means by Twitch chat is deciding my fate. I'm terrified. Please go easy on me. I am but a baby.
Don't go easy on him.
Please do. I'm dying. Please. Go easy on the baby dog. Treat me as you would any cute Dalmatian you find stranded out in the woods alone.
There you go.
What happened?
Okay,
What
cool.
did I get?
We voted to defeat all enemies for you.
All enemies in the area I was in, or in general?
Good question. Probably the area you were in.
I didn't have any enemies there.
Yeah.
Twitch is a troll. Thank you all very much. You were very sweet to do that. Unfortunately, the game is mean and decided to hurt me in ways I couldn't conceive of. I could not believe of.
The vote started while you were in the
Can I
other
just-
room, though.
Yeah. Can I just throw out there that I would love in Foxglove to add a section where people can talk about and do viewing parties of horror, because I'm a huge horror fan, and I think more people should be able to enjoy it, and it's awesome.
I really wish it was better to do.
Block.
Well, the main issue with watch parties is copyright issues,
On Discord?
and that's yes, because
What? How did that happen?
as always, it is when it is a large Discord like that, it starts falling under the like mass viewing laws, And so you can't do anything on there. That's why the watch parties have been things like Rem Lazar or anything that is openly and freely like available without copyright. So it's got to be public
Man.
domain essentially.
Well, that's frustrating.
But yep, Professor Gunny says it's against TOS, and this game is also on Switch. Is it on any other platforms besides Switch and PC?
I think it's also on. No, actually. Huh. I know it was delayed on the Switch. It was delayed on the Switch due to like technical issues with the Switch, but I don't think that meant it wasn't. I think it was on other consoles. I think it's on general. Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, shoot. I gotta stretch. I will do the stretch. Oh, I'm doing the stretch.
I'll stretch my foot, which is in pain from walking a lot today. So I'm stretching my foot. It is technically stretching while I'm playing. I think okay, all things considered. I'm actually right.
Oh, there we go.
Come on, give me a heart. Give me a heart. Yeah, no. All right, gotta get some. Come on, show me the money. Please.
That is a good question. Why is Slime Rancher 2 classified as an FPS?
You're shooting whatever. I know it's not shooting bullets, but I guess you're shooting something. All right, guys, I'm going into the boss with a single half heart. Can I do it?
I believe in you.
Actually, I remember this being the first boss that I beat successfully, so I actually stand a decent chance.
Nice.
Okay, now I've used up all my moves I can do from the way. All right. All right, I gotta really focus. No.
Corbett says, I have moderate faith in you, Ari.
No! You cursed me! Dang it! No, thank you for your faith. It was placed in the wrong dog. I mean, it's supposed to be a hard game. It's not supposed to be this easy, so I'm glad that it goes to the tam. I love the pops on my fucking screen. It's so good.
Apple says, I can't believe the Q&A session is nearly over, and he hasn't asked the quintessential question, would you eat the bath pizza?
I already did.
It's true. Ari
I already
did.
I put my money where my mouth. I ate pizza in a bath on stream for charity. I didn't only do it. I
dipped it.
I even dipped it in the bath once. I will dip it once. Uh-oh. I'm not fond of the fact that I'm on cooldown and my characters are at low faith. How do I fix this? How do I fix them? I must make more food. That ought to help.
So, bath pizza is eating pizza in the bath. And as Ari said, for charity, he did indeed eat pizza in the bath. And after we hit a particular goal, even dipped it, the poor soul. In the bath water, that is.
For the people. Thank you, Wubs Loves Base. I love you too. Albeit the character, because I don't want to ever be parasocial with my fans. You love it. Like I love the idea of you. Let's go ahead and unlock Colt 2. Just fucking disgusting when I dipped it. Wet pizza sucks. Pizza was great. This is Domino's classic. We've done it, guys. The Colt has been upgraded. It's thanks to you guys that this was even possible. We'll perk up your moods. God dang it! All right, one more time, y'all.
I believe in you.
Thank you.
You are welcome, Milo. I am happy to have proper Martin representation in Tamberlane. As in the species, Milo's character is a pine marten, which is the one I am drawing right now.
Uh-oh. 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 Today is not my day suddenly. All right. All right. All right. All right. No. You will fail. Ow! Okay. I've lost my touch. I think it might have to go back to hard mode.
Yep.
I think maybe it might be too hard to do this while also trying to talk and trying to focus, and I'm getting a little bummed out.
That is absolutely fine.
I'd rather progress a little bit.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's my first. You have to understand, y'all. This is my first dungeon crawl I've ever played. I played like 5 minutes of Hades, and then it was this. Ooh, ooh, ooh! These guys. I feel a need. Why can't they have him? These things. There we go. What is your favorite race? Very often, and it's being the furry ones. You know how it is. It's like, you want to play a human or an orc? I'm like, I'll play the kobold. I'll play the
I like the dragons the best in most fantasy things. Dragons or griffins. So yeah, I like the dragonborn a lot and the kobolds. I also like tieflings.
Yeah, also, kobolds are my favorite because I like playing the underdog that everyone's like, you're a gremlin and we don't like you, and I'm like, okay, I accept your hatred. Now I will steal all your things. I'll steal all your things, but why do you hate me? I have to raise my followers' respect, and I don't remember how to do it. Everyone's upset at me right now. Oh, I have to put my word of engaging. Engaging. There you go, buddy. Now let's go ahead and get... What is it, bruh? Yeah, this place is gross. Thank you for warning me about the poop, Cassini. I appreciate you judging my cleanliness. My cleanliness, even though you are the ones who pooped. You never see the lamb pooping, do ya? I didn't think so. A lamb never poops. Oh my god, there's a lot of poop. I'm a big fan of, am I wrong that... What is, Lyra from, Dark Materials? Wasn't her the final form of Pine Marten?
Yes.
Good taste.
Good taste.
When I was a kid, I cannot describe how badly I wanted a demon.
Oh my god, same.
I was very upset. I was like, why can't I have this? This is very cool. It's written in such a way that it really makes the reader really want one. I don't know what his method was, but even like reviewers were like, something about this really clicks. Like, on like some emotional level with a lot of readers. It's interesting. My favorite Ninja Turtle.
Mine is Michelangelo.
I never watched Ninja Turtle, so I pick whichever one likes pizza the most.
Cool. You're with me, Michelangelo.
Yeah.
Michelangelo is a dork, and I have a soft spot for goofballs. That's why I married one.
Yeah. Wait, Milo, are you saying that you got into because of his art materials? That's an awesome reason.
Oh, that's amazing. Good taste.
Good taste. I can't give a gift because I don't have a gift to give. Oh, I cleaned up your poop, Cassini. Give me money. There we go, money. I wish I could mod this game to make the lamb me so bad.
That would be amazing.
There's gotta be a way to do that. There's gotta be a way to mod it. Oh my god, one day, y'all, one day. Dalmatian version.
You forgot to turn off the hey face, apparently.
Or did I?
Perhaps I'm just hey-ing. Someone look up if you can mod this game. I'm actually curious now. It'd be cool if it had mod support.
I'm gonna guess not, but that would be amazing.
That'd be amazing if it was.
Also, I finished this just under the wire. I may continue doing Telegram stickers for
I have
future
read
ones.
both, Milo. I think that they are very good, though some story elements are... My feelings on them are really going to depend on how they end up finishing in the last one. Specifically, a certain relationship I am not a fan of. That I'm hoping they can clear up. Because it doesn't ring true for the main character, to me. Maybe I'm just a stan for the original relationship that the character had. And I'm just like, you should be together! I love the fact that they've given Pantaleimon a bigger characterization. I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, same. And you're very welcome, Milo. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, the program that is used, you can talk about, Caitlin, it is free. Why don't you talk about what the program we use for our PNG avatars is? It's free and it's really easy to use.
Is it free? Yeah, okay, yeah, it's name your own price. I believe it's free. It's called ViatoTube Mini. It is extremely simple. Let me, in fact, bring this over here.
Funnily enough, Milo, I had the opposite feeling in that it broke my heart at first, but I can only, to me, it's like, this can, I think, unless he decides to go a really tragic route, can only lead to an improvement and a more honest relationship between the two, and to me, that's exciting. I love the idea that something like this could mean that they bond more. I'm a sucker for like characters going through hardship to find joy, so I'm hoping if it continues to have like an optimistic mindset as a story, I think it'd be really beautiful. But yeah, it is very sad.
Yeah. You can mod this game. That's awesome.
Yes.
Also, for the record, I have moused over my side so you can see what the program looks like. Yeah. Including the obnoxious bouncing up and down of the volume as I talk. But you can see that you can make things... I can move my little dude around.
I just realized, should you have a nose on the side? I don't know if all animals do. I know the foxes do.
Nope. The dogs do, but the cats do not.
Huh. How interesting. What an interesting choice. Look at the giraffe. I love the giraffes. Very cute. Also, let's answer one more question. And good news. I did die a few times, but we're ending with nearly full follower support. So I managed to grow. All right. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Definitely does. I think part of why it worked for me is I read it at a time in my life where I was going through changes, so I kind of related to it. I hope the third book is finished soon, because, man, it's been a while. But I love the world so much. For those who haven't read his art materials, the trilogy, original trilogy, read it if you want to read something really good.
It is so good. It's one of the a big inspiration for doing Tamberlane as well.
Yes, and also it's a really good example of how to integrate furry characters into your story without making the story feel like it's a furry story, if that makes sense. It's talking animals throughout, but like it's just oh no, I'm here, what is it?
Oh, but a bio.
British Frost is a spy? British Frost, what did you do?
Time to build
We're
a
on the
jail.
warpath. Does that look extra glorious? Alright, he seems alright.
So yeah, the last question would be if we had the power to turn most of plant life on Earth from green to any color, what color would you pick? Purple. Purple's pretty.
If I didn't have to pick, my favorite color is green, and I keep it green because I'm a fucking sucker for green. Green makes me so happy inside. If I had to change the color, if I absolutely had to, I would pick a calm dark blue. I think. Like, these plants in the game right now, they look blue, and they look quite pretty.
Yeah. Purple or blue. I'm always a sucker for fantasy forests, like Shadowbringers.
Yeah. I love in Mistborn how the plants in the world have a different color. I forget what color it is, or not
Brown.
Green, but brown. And they talk like fun, like, huh? The idea of green plants, what a strange, quaint idea, and I just think it's really fun. Like,
they're just like, what a weird. Why green? Green is such a weird choice. Yay! Thank you for head pats.
Yeah.
All right, it is officially ending time, technically.
Yes, that was very, very fun. And next time we can just jump right into the game without any technical issues. But part of why it felt like shorter is because we had to figure things out. Next time we'll just jump right in, and I will probably turn my difficulty back down to hard so I don't die. I kind of want to progress a little bit, and we'll answer more questions, and we'll probably have a topic for next time, right? Are we doing world building?
Yeah, setting and world building / where does the poop go?
In this game, it goes.
Also, if you want to contribute ideas for future Treehollow Talks, we have a thread in the Tamberlane channel on Foxglove Comics Discord. Again, that's discord.gg/foxglovecomics. And you can join the Discord and drop your ideas. Let me also... Discord.gg... No, there's no www. My brain is super melting. There we go. I did it. I did the thing. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate having you guys here. We had a blast. I'm really excited to continue working on Cult of the Lamb. It's a lot of fun. And we will slowly build up our Cult of the Tam as we go.
Tam, the best possible name for it. I love it so much.
You guys are great. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, thank you all for joining us today. It was nice having a day where we could just answer questions and vibe. You know, it's always nice to do the themed ones, but it's also nice to just kind of hang out with you guys. So I'm glad you guys had fun, and I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah, very excited. Oh, hey, the thing is finally working.
It works! Praise the Tam.
I don't know why. Okay, cool. Praise the Tam. Anyway, we will see you guys next week. Have a great one.
Thank you
Bye,
all
y'all.
so much. Bye-bye.